Good morning. Happy Monday. I wanted to come and bring a little bit of Motivational Monday to you today, just to give you a little bit of a backstory. So, I'm excited because I started this new business venture. However, it's been a week. Zero sales, which is absolutely okay because I've actually learned a lot through this process. I've learned how to edit videos. I've learned how to feel more comfortable in front of the camera. I have learned about SEOs and hashtags and how to get a following. And I want to celebrate all of the little victories that I have, right? So, a little bit about me is my name is Victoria. I was born and raised in California. I'm 39 years old. I am married. I have 6 years clean. I talk about my clean time because to me it's very important. It's important for me to speak my message of there was a time in my life where I didn't want to be here. Life was hard and there was a lot that I was going through. But today, coming back to life, I get a second chance to live this thing called life. I've got to live two lifestyles in one, and this one I have a choice in today. It's easy for me to get in front of a crowd full of people and speak my story, but it's a little more difficult when I have to have a camera directly in front of me and be sharing my authentic self. It takes a lot of motivation in the morning to get up and to, read my books or to journal. It is something that takes motivation. But one thing I found is when I started putting love back into myself and making sure that my tanks were full, life was a lot easier to be happy with because the expectations for trying to live for everybody else and help everybody else and not putting me first took a toll on me. Today I get to wake up with a purpose. I get to be happy with who I am. I love myself. That's taken a lot of work. I've done a lot of I am affirmations. I've done a lot of journaling. I've done a lot of unloading baggage of the past that holds me back. I've done some therapy. I'm grateful for the life that I get to have today because it's fulfilled. And that's because I'm pouring back into myself. This journey of life isn't easy, but there's moments that make it worthwhile. And for me, I'm glad that I found a passion and a purpose again that challenges my brain, and I get to use my skill sets of the things that I know, and I get to share it with all of you guys. I hope you guys have a great, productive week. And I just want to end with this. It was said by Lisa Nicholas: greatness is about being willing to be used to your highest level of possibilities, even when it's uncomfortable, even when it's unpopular, even when you're alone, and even when it's inconveniencing. You're still willing to lead. I hope you guys are able to lead your week today, and I hope that you guys do the best that you can and be a blessing to anybody that you see today.